Hello, good day to yous, and Happy New Year. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Hopefully everybody had a good night. Got resolutions to look forward to. Oh, right. I made a boo-boo. I gave Morgan the wrong item. She did not appreciate that much. I talked to Alistair and Liliana, and then I saved, I think?
What do you need? Ask away. Such as they are. About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. What do you need?
Yeah, looks like I talked to him as much as I need
Yes?
to.
Well, here I am. Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Which one? It will come to you soon.
Okay, yeah, looks like I talked to all of them. Sten, you old stick in the mud.
Yes. I am hardly surprised. Very well. Sitting, as you observed. No, it's a choice, not a necessity. That I am still here, you may interpret however you choose. Parshera, was there anything else? Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on.
Alright, get a little closer with him.
Where did Duncan
Hey,
ever
Levi.
mention me? But poor Duncan's. Well, no more. Maker's breath, I'm a bit nervous. Honoured to be here, Rick. But Marek, Andraste. The king himself went with the wardens on their mysterious bit. That he was. So King Arlen banished the wardens, and he took House Dryden. But Drydens are tough. They say it's haunted, and it's certainly dangerous. Will you help me? But he never had the chance. He also hoped to...
Alright. Accepted the quest from him.
I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. If you prefer, I'll take my boy. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good. And there you have it.
Enchantment?
I can enchant that sword with some slow. May as well.
If there's anything I can do for you, I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles. The lost tags. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you? That's what I've heard on the road.
Rumors.
Take it for what it is. It's not all that different up here. There are places look... Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch. That's what I tell myself, too. Ah. That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
And
Well, he does...
And items. Get rid of that sword, I believe. The clothing. The vellum, the green stone. That's probably good enough for now. Oh,
Your
but you
friends
also
are
had
formidable
gifts.
folk indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Did I buy something from you? probably wasn't a weapon. Might have bought some armor. Yeah, I think I got these boots. They're less fatigue and offer dexterity, which I want. Now these... Oh wait, no. Increased monetary gain looked fine. Ranged crit will be decent choice for how cheap it is. Consumable items. Crafting components. I did need 3 flasks, which I haven't bought yet. You had gifts too. Are they just down here? Yeah, they're down here. What do I actually want with my party? Oh, okay, here we are. I can get an Alistair doll for Morgan, apparently. A fat loot for Leliana. A hand puppet for Alistair. Where the hell that is. And stick for the dog. Where's the puppet? I don't see it here. Canary prayers for Sten. I think that's it for now. Oh, we got manuals here to become a ranger and a Templar. Alright. Save my progress. And go have a chat.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Oh, no, I asked her that already.
What do you wish of me?
What about something personal?
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
Do you want to leave?
If I wanted to leave, then I would go. I remain, so do not ask such pointless questions.
Oh, she didn't care for that.
What do you wish of me?
Well, better than losing 50 for giving her the wrong gift.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. I am here because... Why? Do you wish me
What
to
if
leave?
I tell her
can
I
do
don't want
so
her to
if-
leave?
Then I assume our discussion ends here.
Yeah, I didn't care for that one either. Darn. I'll just load and give her a gift instead. Morgan, you like the Alistair doll, apparently.
I am grateful.
Oh, she likes
Tis
that a lot.
thoughtful indeed.
Morgan can amuse herself by inflicting indignities on the Alistair doll. Liliana, have a loot.
That's a wonderful thought.
Liliana
don't
can
know what
play
to
the
say.
lute. Sten, have some prayer books of your people, I guess.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Can recite a traditional Kunari prayer. And our dog, have a stick, boy. Throw the stick for Moonless to retrieve. And all these passive gains. Still have no idea which one of those items I'm supposed to give to, Alistair, unfortunately.
I await your command.
Oh, and she's open to discussing a little bit more now that I've, raised her affinity. So life in the wilds must have been very lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
And did they speak back?
Don't be foolish. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
I can't imagine Flemeth was pleased.
She was not. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
But you were just a child.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning.
Survival
Without
is a
those
mechanism
lessons, I would
to
not be here today,
breed
as
and
difficult as
continue
they might have
the
been.
species and thus survival. You don't need to live that way any longer.
Do I not? I am still an apostate mage, even if I have left the wilds. The Darkspawn are yet undefeated? No, there is much that remains. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality. I await your command. So,
Anything else to discuss?
full of questions, are you?
Are you really Flemeth's daughter?
I assume you were actually asking whether Flemeth herself gave birth to me. Truly, I do not know. I once asked Flemeth that very question, and she merely laughed at me. It is not inconceivable that she could capture a chastened man.
Yeah,
or
this
perhaps
seems
change to a
familiar.
more
I feel like she's
attractive
told me this
form to
already.
attract him willingly. I find it more difficult to imagine her with child.
She was not as always as old as she is now, was she?
As a matter of fact, I remember her being younger once. She had black hair, much like my own, long and lustrous. But how could that be if she is centuries old? Has she become wizened only recently? Or are the tales of her legend only that, and nothing more? I do know the tales of Flemeth having many daughters, even though I have never met another. And Flemeth has always treated me as her blood.
Hey there, Dream Chaser. Next is clips. Well, I don't know what those are, so no. Nexus clips, you say? Oh, for editing VODs? No, I haven't considered doing it before. Also, hello, welcome. And Happy New Year, I suppose. Does that mean you love her?
What an odd thing to say. Why must love enter into the equation? Flemeth taught me everything I needed to learn. How to survive, the meaning of power, the truth of men. If other mothers do not teach these things, then I believe them the lesser.
Potentially. Suppose I could give it a look. Thanks for the advice. Is there no place for nurturing and love?
Room for coddling and weakness? Why should such things be desirable? To indulge in love is to indulge in delusion. Surely a Grey Warden such as yourself does not believe otherwise.
That sounds very cynical.
Cynicism is a trait of the true survivor. Considering your situation, you would do well to remember that.
Oh, come on, there isn't room for discussion? You just didn't like that? Whatever.
I await your command. We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
I already asked her that. Alright. How about Sten? Is he willing to talk now that he's gotten a nice
Not quite
book?
as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome.
So you tell me now why you were caged?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Exactly what happened?
I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
Sounds like what happened to me at Ostagar.
I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke, I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
What did you do?
I searched for it, and when that failed, I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
Did the farmers know where it was?
They said they found me with nothing.
And thank you for the follow, Dream Chaser. Did you believe them?
I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
If it's worth anything, then that's reason enough for them to take it from you. Weird thing to do, you know, like panic and kill everybody around you when you drop your sword. You panicked over a lost blade?
That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
How can your people possibly think that way?
We know who we are, and what we are meant to be.
Where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
New quest, a new ability. Yeah.
You called.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Do you find Ferelden very strange?
To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Don't the Qunari ever want to change their lot in life?
What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell.
Ah, but that makes the turtle stronger.
Does it? It's also his weakness. If he stumbles and falls over, it pins him on his back. It is better to armor yourself with no more than what you need. One life, one duty.
You don't think happiness is important?
You can learn to find it in doing your duty, in serving your people. There is no need to search for it. Shall we move on?
Sound a bit homesick.
Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Zeheron. Tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden smells of wet dogs.
Yeah, that might be Moonless's fault. You left out rotting garbage.
True. I was trying to forget that part. Shall we move on?
Is there anything you like about Ferelden?
There is interesting food here. You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Qunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly.
Cookies?
Yes, we have no such things in our lands. This should be remedied.
They are great at raising morale. I'll keep that in mind.
Shall we move on?
From now on, you shall receive swords, totems, art, and cookies. Maybe some other pastries.
Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
And more abilities. Sorry, Alistair. I don't know what you'd like from the merchant.
Something I can help with?
I'd like to talk about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
Was she not happy in Orlais?
She wasn't unhappy. We had a good life, and she liked Orlais well enough. I loved it, though. Val Royeaux was so vibrant, colorful. Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecilie let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecilie than my mother.
Do you remember nothing of your mother?
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andraste's Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on. Something I can help with? Yes?
Hey,
What's on your
nothing important, but I heard that in Orlais, minstrels are often spies.
Where did you hear this?
Read it in a book once.
And did you not think that this could be historical fact and no longer true? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers. But some of them are what we call bards.
Well, what's the difference between a bard and a minstrel or a singer or a storyteller? Isn't that just like a specialization?
Many use the two words minstrel and bard interchangeably, but to do so in Orlais would cause misunderstanding. Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are.
Doesn't the monarchy govern them?
The Empress must have her own bards at her disposal, I suppose, but many are more self-serving. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the Empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players.
Seem to know quite a bit about these bards.
And I should, shouldn't I, after having spent most of my adult life as one? You've guessed as much, I'm sure. But does it really matter what I was? What's past is past.
Why were you living cloistered sister in rural Ferelden? The life of, I suppose.
I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to say the Maker brought me here. Something I can help with?
Can you teach me to be a bard?
I don't think you have the correct aptitude. I could give you some pointers, though. You may be able to pass them on to someone you know. Let's just go over there, away from the others. For safety, yes? I expect there shall be daggers flying about willy-nilly for a time.
And now I can
Something
be a
help
bard.
with?
Or someone can be a bard anyway, not me.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Do you miss anything about Orlais?
I miss Val Royeaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val Royeaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent.
I've never been to Orlais.
If you get the chance, you should see it, at least Val Royeaux. Of course, there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
Must have been a big change moving to Lothring.
I left behind much, leaving Orlais. But there is more to life than dresses and furs. It is sad that many have lost sight of this. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes! Living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
What's so special about shoes?
Well, they're shoes. They're pretty. Some of them anyway. When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring.
Must have cost a lot of gold.
Yes, well, a fair amount. It is so frivolous and wasteful, I know. But I have such a weakness for lovely shoes. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day. But we have things to do, don't we?
Alright, got a good bit of talking done. I'm gonna save before the game inevitably crashes. Because there's I did confirm it, there is a memory leak in this PC port that I can't really do anything about without a mod, but I don't want to risk ruining my save by messing around with my files. Hey, pup.
Oh, why, you little...
What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Well, it's just a warning. You could have taken a hand off.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me. I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Stop scaring the dog. I'd never feed you another human being.
It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Oh, of all the places to put it. It's the thought that counts. He means well.
The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
You heard the lady.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
I think he hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Having a match?
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Trying to find a way through the earth, are we? It's going to take some time, you know. Good luck with that. Wonder if he'll find anything. Give the pup a pet. I think that does it for camp interactions, unless Alistair has something to
What do you
say,
need?
even without a gift.
Ask away.
Why have you remained a Templar if you hate the Chantry?
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
I'm in it for the fit. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen you wearing it.
I keep it hidden under my pillow. Sometimes I'll take it out just so I can hug it fondly and remember the good old days. Brings a tear to the eyes, you know.
Do all Templars make these jokes, or just you?
Oh, you know, between all the guilt and the hours spent in solemn prayer, any good Templar or priest is just bursting to tell a few good jokes when the opportunity arises. You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you?
The people who live the harshest lives quite often will have the greatest senses of humor. I do really want to know, yes.
Poke, poke, poke. Tell me everything about your life, Alistair. All right, if you insist. It's not like we have anything better to do, right? The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al Eamon had cast me off unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it.
What do you enjoy about it?
The education, mostly, but also the discipline. You need to have a disciplined mind in order to use the abilities we have. It was difficult, but rewarding. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home?
Orzammar is my home. I miss it.
But it's not your home anymore, right? You can never go back for good. I think I understand how you feel. We won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. though that seems like a far ways off. And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good, either way.
You can always keep traveling.
Maybe. Could you? I don't know what I'd find out there that would be any different. I guess it would depend on where I was going. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now.
Oh no, disapproval. Alright, with that, maybe I should go to bed? Or do I just leave camp? Oh, actually. Oh, no.
What do you need?
So I've got a cot here, got my tents. I suppose this isn't Baldur's Gate, there's no mechanical benefit to resting, so I can just leave, presumably. You.
Indeed.
Yes.
Alright. So we made it to Lothering. Now we've got a fork to choose from. Head over to Denerim. Make our way over to Redcliffe. I do have a package for Redcliffe. Oh yeah, I guess there's also like Calenhad. I've got a package for Redcliffe, and I think there was somebody else I need to talk to there, and Sten apparently lost his sword at Lake Calenhad. Let's make our way to the village first. Fishing village on the shores of Lake Calenhad. And we didn't get jumped. I guess you would have to put it on the ground. And oh, I should put those boots on. Sten doesn't need them. Liliana doesn't need them. I can give them to Morgan. Tomas!
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
There's a civil war going on, if you haven't noticed.
We heard news about the king and all the fighting. That was before everything started here. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you. He's just over there in the chantry. Please, come.
There's an interesting looking
It's
totem.
Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl. You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. Can I ask who you are and why you've come?
I am a Grey Warden. I am here to speak to Arl Eamon.
A Grey Warden? I thought you all died along with my nephew. At least that is what Loghain would have us believe.
Your nephew.
I refer to Kaelin, of course. Our sister was Queen Rowan, King Merrick's wife and Kaelin's mother. Make her rest her soul.
There is a Grey Warden who goes by the name of Alistair. Does he yet live?
Why do you want to know?
My brother raised him. If Alistair's alive, I'm certain he will want to know.
He's alive. He travels with me, in fact.
He does? Finally, some good news amidst all the bad. Thank you. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things you talk about?
Some call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come with greater numbers. With Kaelin dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. I'm asking you, please, help us. Help Eamon.
Of course I'll help.
There are no Darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand.
If there's a chance to rescue the Arl, we have to try.
Yet helping these humans does nothing of the sort.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the
Oh, gee, hey, homie.
Castle. You may discuss with them the
And
preparations for the coming battle.
50 people. Did I get raided? Did I miss something? What's going on? Hello. How we doing? I want to discuss the situation.
Of course.
You have some of Arl Eamon's knights here?
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
And yet I didn't receive any sort of notification. So I don't know what that's about. There's search for the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
What exactly are these things that attack the village?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Why are you in the chantry with the villagers?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Should things go amiss?
Should the monsters find their way in. I would prefer not to fight in the chantry, but if they come, then so must it be. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
So what happens after the battle?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
I should get back to work.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Ah, you spoil sports. You've got an elite tag. Can I fight you?
Let us pray. You are of dwarven blood and a stranger amongst us, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
Is there a reason I shouldn't help?
Perhaps not, but many dwarves do not hold the Chantry and its adherents in high regard. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this Chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Just how safe is this Chantry?
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the Chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Ban Tegan is our only defense.
Well, he's an elite. He can probably hold his own.
Have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
I would like your blessing.
You would? That is, I mean, of course. I'd be happy to. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness.
And Leliana, the only one who's receiving the blessing proper.
Prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition.
Why haven't Mother and Father returned yet?
They're gone, dear boy. Gone on a long trip.
When will they be back? I miss them.
Be brave, young man. Your parents would want that. We need you here to protect the rest of us. Yes.
I'm scared.
Give me more free
When
books.
are the bad men coming? Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right. I want to go home. Where's Father?
Good day.
Why can't we go home?
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the Chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Are you Jetta?
I am. You've heard of me?
Well, I've got some good news and some bad news. Your husband and son are both dead.
I thought that might be the case. Thank you for telling me.
I have something here from your husband.
Oh? Oh, his lockbox. If you're bringing me this... Oh no. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for bringing this to me. It means a lot too. Maker's blessings upon you.
I guess so.
These are terrible times. Just terrible.
I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Man, she's got worse posture than I do. What's up, Caitlin?
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
You're not bothering me.
I shouldn't be such a crybaby. With Mother gone now, I have to be brave. I can't help myself. I'm so frightened. Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible, you poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Why would he run off? Do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
I can't believe you'd say such a thing. Have you no heart at all?
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Don't worry, I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him.
I'm headed in that direction anyway.
The monsters will return and we sit here. If monsters make it to the chantry,
will
they will
judge
break
us
through the
by
windows
how we
and
meet
slay us
our
all.
deaths. We must be brave.
Alright, I guess that's it for this building.
Is this where humans keep all their wisdom? Your behavior makes much more sense to me now.
No, we don't have the men
It's not just Red
Their
having
numbers just
trouble,
keep
is
growing
it?
each night.
I've heard the news.
No sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray and hope for a miracle.
Hello, Murdoch.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
You sure you didn't hear that we killed the king?
Could be that I did. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing. Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
You can call me Raz.
Fair enough. What can I do for you?
How's morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
I have some questions.
Oh? Ask away.
What's happened here?
Don't rightly know. We heard the Arl was sick and getting worse, but after a while we heard nothing at all. A few folks went up to the castle to see what was going on. They couldn't get in. Nobody was there, not a soul. And then those horrid creatures
Been infected with some sort of undead blight, or he's turned to the dark side and invited them in.
Good thing Ban Tegan was here.
Do you know anything about Arl Eamon's illness?
No. I know the Arlessa sent the knights out for a cure. You can ask Sir Berth about it. He was one of them.
Supplies?
If you want weapons and such, you'd go to the blacksmith, but there isn't much left there.
Nowhere to actually buy or sell things?
Commerce isn't exactly our biggest concern right now, but you might want to speak to Lloyd at the tavern.
Oh, no cutthroat traveling merchants taking advantage of the situation again? That was a breath of fresh air.
Alright.
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Why does Owen refuse to talk?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Arlessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. Can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Nobody else can do them?
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
We'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Smithy's there. Tavern to the side. It just came from the Chantry. Caitlin's home behind me.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
This is Owen the blacksmith. I need to have a word with you.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I prefer not to speak through the door. Can I come in?
Certainly not. I don't know you and I don't want to. Off you go.
Please, I just want to talk to you.
All right, all right. I don't know why you're so determined. Here, I'll get the locks. All right.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
My name is Raz, a Grey Warden helping Van Tegan.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny, you didn't sound like a dwarf through the door. Can't say I expected that. My name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Smells like a brewery in here.
I've been drinking since I got up this afternoon. That makes, 3 days, maybe more.
Why have you locked yourself up in the smithy?
My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
So you intend to drink yourself to death?
Why not? It's not like we're going to live past the night anyhow. Or are you going to save us?
That was the plan, yes. I intend to try.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
What about the militia? They need your help.
If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
Like, soddened as you are right now? Oh. A testament to his work. I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
Can't promise I'll bring her back alive, but sure.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Is this a promise we will not keep?
Kittens? In trees?
Let's hope not.
What's this?
I said nothing to you, human.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Ooh, something in here.
I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it.
Hidden trap door. Can you fix that?
I don't think there's anything you'll need in there. But it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up.
Could the militia use this?
Not if I'm going to repair the equipment they have. That stuff is old, anyhow. Yeah, let me open it for you. I have the key.
Too many people.
I shall.
Axe, dagger, gloves, boots, leather, and a shield. Yeah, it's pretty standard gear. It's an opportunity to use an axe if I wanted it. Which you don't. Pretty sure anyway. Lower damage, lower grit, same pen. Slightly better strength modifier. This axe is better at higher levels. That's not going to help me right now, though. I don't know if I need to tell you, but I guess since I'm right here, we'll crash. We're over an hour in. I suppose it's about time that happened. I'm just wondering when my last save or autosave was. After talking with Bantegan?
What do you need? There is not much daylight left. Of course.
Okay, yeah, after I talk with him.
You are of dwarven blood and a stranger amongst us, yet you defend a home that is not your own. How? They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls. You.
Get some info out of the book. Some info out of those books.
Gone on a long.
I'm scared, Mother. One of the bad men.
You're a Grey Warden, right? My husband and son went there to bring. I am.
Soon, darling.
These are terrible times.
We'll be all right.
Just terrible.
Penetrate the chest.
Am I bothering? And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, now I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Alright, that's for the people in here.
Is this where
I'm gonna talk to you again.
No sign of them coming back from the
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard that. Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we are.
I'm about trying to persuade you. Have faith, good man. We will defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I really do. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
How's morale?
I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
What can I do to help?
Owen's the only blacksmith who can do.
Why does Owen refuse to
He's
talk?
locked himself in the smithy now.
I'll see what I can do.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Go away. Curse you.
Is this Owen?
Who is that?
What do you want?
I prefer not to talk to the door. Please let me in.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk.
Where's the Grey Warden?
Anyhow, my name's Owen.
Smells like a
I've been
brewery.
drinking
Why are you in
My
here?
girl, Verlaine.
Tend to
Why
drink yourself
not?
to death?
It's not like we're going to live
Maybe
past
you can
the
save
night
yourselves.
anyhow. Or are you going to save us?
No, I intend to try.
It'd do me the world of good to think
These
maybe
people need a
someone
little
like
bit of aid
you
right now.
could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
What about the militia? They need your help.
If you look for Verlaine, I'll reopen the smithy and make
she's
some
dead?
It would be better than going to my grave wondering.
I'll do my best.
I want a promise.
I promise.
Is
Open the books. Take a
I
look at
don't
the
think
trap
there's
door.
anything you'll need in there.
Because militia will use this. Take all that stuff. As little help as it'll be. Alright, now talk to you again.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say.
Like I said,
Send
he's
one of them
damn good at his craft.
Tegan, the militia is ready for battle.
I still need to speak to Sir Perth.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Caitlin's home. Is she here right now? Your short, surprised intake of breath and then silence. Whatever's inside the dresser, come out now.
Go away. This isn't your home.
A small human. I say burn it out.
Ah, what are you doing? All right, I'll come out. Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the Chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
Is this your house?
Yes. It was my mother's house. She's dead now. And Caitlin said we have to move away if we survive.
Your sister is looking for you, if you know.
I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
Those two things aren't mutually exclusive. You can be scared and brave. But yeah, why is being in a dresser brave?
I wasn't always in here. I hid when I heard you coming. Well, I shouldn't tell you. It's a secret.
Ah, you're at that age. I understand. Maybe I could help you.
No, I won't tell you. And you can't make me. You can't.
It's poor choice of words. Ooh, a chest. Might open that. Oh no, needs a key. More books. Okay, not much else in here. Hopefully that boy hasn't just run face first into a monster and gotten himself in trouble. Dwin's home. General store. There doesn't appear to be anybody manning the general store, so I guess all this stuff's up for grabs. Lamp oil in these barrels.
Yes, of course.
And she's not good enough to open that yet. Well, I suppose I can fix that later. Door is locked and looks as if it had been recently repaired. Knock, knock. Hello? Well, rogue is now hopelessly jammed. Break it open.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
Nobody answered. I knocked. I shouted. I tried to pick the lock. Apologize. Didn't mean any harm.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
What are you doing shut up in here?
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
You should be out there helping defend the village.
Why? When did this town ever rush to my rescue?
You're a coward.
You look more than competent. With you out there, they don't really need me, do they?
Your chances are better out there than in here.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Can't I change your mind?
I have to admit, you've a better chance than most. At least another dwarf is likely to have a few rocks to rub together between their ears. What do you have in mind, then? Let's hear it.
I'll put in a good word for you back in Orzammar.
Uh-huh. And that means exactly what? Nothing. I'm a surface dwarf. And if you're still welcome there, more power to you.
Put in a good word for you with Ben Tegan. Or the Jarl.
And what good would that do me? The Jarl's probably dead. I couldn't care less what Tegan thinks of me. What else you got?
You just want money, don't you? Alright, you go in and I don't chop your head off. How about that?
I've had enough of you strutting around like you own the place. Come on, boys. This ends now.
Well, I tried. So this is just a stance, and this is an activated ability. Precise striking going on now. I do not want these anywhere near me. Ah, no, he beat me to it. still got a bit more damage on it. Sorry, Dwyn. Oh, right, yeah, you. Oh man, that Chasten's got a lot more damage, even if the Oathkeeper has one of my runes in it right now. Nope, nope, don't do that. I don't need Spider Morgan right now. Darn, if I'd only been more convincing, I could have gotten them to help us. Looks like that's all that was in here, even. God, this village feels so slapshot on the water. Reminds me a lot of Blight Town with how precarious all the walkways are.
Which means...
I lived and worked in the Chantry, but I did not take any vows.
So you dabbled in priesthood then?
Oh no, the lay sisters don't have the same sorts of duties as priests at all.
So you were not a priest, did none of their duties, and took no vows, but you lived among them?
Yes.
You were a house guest of the Chantry?
Sort of.
All the benefits with none of the responsibilities. That's why she has such a lackadaisical attachment to the Chantry. It's a bit higher up. Some house, don't know whose. Smithy, haven't been to the tavern yet. It's further up the hill. Gotta have somewhere to get sloshed before the big fight.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
How's business been?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
Let me check over my shoulder before I start talking shit about my boss. You don't care for Lloyd, I take it?
he gropes me and pays me next to nothing. But I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options.
Why don't you leave?
And go where? With no money and no prospects, I just end up somewhere else working for someone worse.
Pretty girl like you should be able to do a lot better.
Oh, you think I'm pretty, do you?
Not ugly. Let's not go there. Pretty enough that I'd help you leave if you wanted.
You mean after the fighting's over? I'd really like that. What would I have to do in return?
How about not end up at another tavern?
Well, I can't promise that, but thank you. I don't really know what to say.
What do you know about the elf in the corner?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
Shouldn't you be at the Chantry?
Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the Chantry. Are you?
I'm surprised he isn't going to try to drag you down there with him. I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that. Keep safe.
Berwick?
Not looking for company.
I hear you, Berwick.
What? How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why?
Seem awfully... said you were waiting for your brother?
My what? Oh, yes. He was supposed to meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked.
I apologize. I didn't mean to startle you.
Look, I don't know you, and I don't want to. I'm not... I mean, I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone.
What do you mean? What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
How do you know I'm a Grey Warden?
I just, overheard it, that's all. If you'll excuse me, I want to get to the Chantry before the sun goes down.
This will be easier if you just tell me what you're hiding.
I don't want trouble. I'm going to the Chantry now. Just leave me alone.
I already killed a kinsman today. Don't make me, like, add an elf to the list. Stop right there. Answer my questions, or else.
All right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Who are they? Who hired you to do this?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man, Terran Loghain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
What are you supposed to watch the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
So you know how this happened? Tell me.
I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know.
I don't know you're telling the truth.
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
Fitting.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
You! Lloyd, I need to have a word for you. These guys are nameless. They're fine.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
Let's just do business.
Right. I've got some supplies, too, in case you're interested. With
With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
Will you buy basic weaponry from me? Oh, I never put my belt on. I should do that. Gold ring, not a gift, just for selling. Should really remember to try to use these acid flasks.
Hey, what can I get you?
Who are you anyway?
Name's Lloyd. We don't get many dwarves out here. Occasional trader, maybe. You're a smith. I hear old Owen could use a replacement.
Owen's reopened his smithy.
That's so. Good for him. Guess that means he doesn't need you, doesn't it? Something else I can get for you? Fine. Make them quick.
Why are you still open?
I'm not abandoning my tavern because of a few monsters. The second I'm in the Chantry, Murdoch and his men will be here drinking all my ale.
What do you know about what's happened here?
Not a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual, too. They were my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask. But nobody heard anything. Anyone going up to the castle didn't come back. When the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come.
Hey, I'm the help. Shouldn't you be helping to defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Whether die fighting the militia or dying now, your choice.
You're not gonna murder me in my own tavern. I'll take my chances.
Maybe so. Lucky you, I'm not an evil creature.
But unlucky you, I am.
Hey, what can I get you?
Who are you anyway?
Name's Lloyd. We don't get many dwarves out here. Occasional trader, maybe. You're a smith. I hear old Owen could use
I'm a Grey Warden.
Yeah. Well, learn something else I can get for you.
Eh, nothing else to say. Not gonna let me in the kitchen, are you? Oh, no, I'm getting here just fine. Not gonna let me into the cellar, are you? Wherever the hell that is. Not behind the desk, not in the kitchen. It's just the next room. Yeah, don't know where it is. Fresh save. Off to the windmill. Oh no, right, it's Random House. Durnall Garrison.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Nothing for now.
Very well.
I'm just gonna read your books. Loot your chest. Or not. Two things I'll have to come back for when she's leveled up enough.
I saw what you were doing back there.
Oh?
Don't play innocent with me.
What are you talking about?
You playing with that kitten.
There was no kitten.
Then I saw you. You were dangling a piece of twine for it.
I was helping it train.
You are a big softie.
We will never speak of this again.
Softie.
Don't you dare tell anybody. Sir Perth.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Van Tegan is to see you here. I must admit I am unfamiliar with addressing a dwarf of your station. I do not wish to be rude.
You can call me Raz.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
You mentioned something about an urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him. We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Why did the Earlesser believe anyone could find the urn?
The Earl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
So the knights left the castle defenseless.
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there, or were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
Seemed like the Arlessa may have kept her most loyal retainers nearby and sent everybody else off on a wild goose chase. What is the Earl sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage.
Ah, dysentery.
The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
That's deadly. Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks. As you wish.
Have you considered using the oil in the village store?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
It was like 8 barrels. Enough to set many monsters aflame.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Is there anything else?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
No word from the castle? No, all is still, as it has been for days.
Oh, small white windflower, commonly known as Andrast's gift. Grace. It is a gift.
As though there is nothing there but there. Say no more.
Another
The
landmark
Arl lives,
tree.
and I will not listen to your inconspicuous.
I wonder what I can use those for. Something in here? Gold ring and a love letter. Oh, missed a correspondence. Collection of embarrassing personal communications between the spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. You are filthy, a beast, such depravity I have never been forced to suffer. How words are so laden when they leave your lips is beyond decent imagining. Madam, I love you. Sir Ogled. Books and songs. Characters. Magic and religion. I don't know what's up with that letter. Did it just offer me a new recipe, it said? Yeah. Oh, someone's made a nest over here. Also, I can't get up to higher levels anymore. Alright, well, that was something. Not much of something. Go up this hill and cross the bridge to leave.
Greetings, friend. No monster sightings yet. There's still time before sundown, though.
There's the path up to the castle. There's Tomas. Did I ever go into that house, or am I even allowed to? Not allowed.
All right.
Where are you going? I thought you were going to help us.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, it looked like you were.
I'm just exploring.
Leave. I doubt we'd still be here when you got back. I'm just saying.
And with that, I think I am going to leave and take a short break. We'll be back in a few minutes. In the meantime, you can get up and stretch, grab a drink or a snack, and we will be right back. And we are back. Looks like we've done a bit of prep, talked to most people in the village, but what else is there here to look at? Oh, I guess I also have to talk to the mother.
Bevan said
And
you
you.
were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
Just stay safe.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Oh, and Morgan's got a level. Oh, what to do with her? So let's see. She wants a good bit of will, so she'll have a mana bar to work with. Potentially some constitution if I want to run her as a blood mage. And then just as much magic as I can possibly put into her. Although for now, as a shapeshifter, I guess doesn't have much choice in that. So I guess just willpower and magic for now. The shapeshifter powers are cool, but don't seem to be all that useful considering her role. Oh, right. I want heal. Where's heal? Yeah, put that on. And I guess, yeah, I will get the willpower, so she can actually cast more spells. Oh my god. Use drain life. If you start getting low health, heal allies. What is she doing for damage? Mind Blast, Drain Life, Lightning, Winter's Grasp. Right. Need to get her some more tactics so she can actually do some stuff. Winter's Grasp. And Lightning. There we go. How are you two coming along? Getting there, getting there.
Yes? What is it you need, child?
Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide.
and that I withhold this power.
Does he not realize that it is his faith alone which must sustain him? It is faith alone which will bring the Maker's aid.
Unfortunately, he seeks the Maker's protection in a far too literal sense. This is something I cannot promise nor
He believes in the power of the Maker, but isn't an adherent, which is, yeah, he's just misinformed. What does protect against such evil?
I do not know. Certainly nothing that isn't tainted with the very foul magic Serperth seeks protection from.
Foul magic?
I simply mean it would take the same type of power to affect these monsters that created them in the first place. I would no sooner trust that power in our hands than I would anywhere else. We are better off trusting in our faith and fighting for our lives.
I don't think it'll come to that.
I wish you would tell that to Serperth.
What's the harm in giving them some hope?
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
But if they think it helps...
I cannot do it. I know that their own faith may inspire them, but these men need to find confidence on their own. I simply won't lie to them. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Alright, fair enough. Couldn't convince you, but maybe I can convince him. Well, I'm gonna need some more charisma for that. I have to head up that way anyway, so let's explore the rest of this town. And maybe save again. I feel like I need to give myself a 15-minute timer or something. My herbs. Lake Calenad. No swimming. Why, you got sharks? You got piranhas? Alright, looks like I've about explored everything I can now. Talk to Perth. Try to convince him that everything will be alright, even without divine intervention, and then I guess run off to the castle to lay siege. Lay waste! You will lay waste over here. You will lay waste over there. Then, when you feel you can no longer lay waste.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
What is your status?
We retrieved more oil from the village store. It is ready to use as our first line of defense, as you suggested. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands.
You said you wanted holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Mother Hannah does not believe she can help you.
I see. Then I suppose we must simply rely on our own prayers. The Maker will not help us. Thank you for your efforts.
The Maker will help you, but yeah, you'll rely on your prayers. Tell me about the quest for the Sacred Urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Yeah, I've heard this part already.
To seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, as you wish. Ask me whatever you wish.
Alright, well, it looks like I've done all I can now. Off to fight.
Greetings, friend. No monster sightings yet.
Have I come here too soon? Or somewhere else I can just, like, declare war?
I can't believe how relieved I was to hear your help.
Maybe if I talk to the mayor again.
I await your
Y'all have anything to say?
So, full of questions, are you?
No, we're going to talk to you about that.
Something I can help with?
What do you know of this place?
Redcliffe? I know little of it except that it is the domain of the Earl of Redcliffe. Redcliffe. I wonder how the name came to be. Is the clay here red? There are places in this world where the clay is a bright, strange red, and often, in the legends of such places, it is the red of blood. The blood of 1,000 men slaughtered in battle, or that of an innocent, unjustly slain. It stains the land that it may never be forgotten. Perhaps Redcliffe has one such tale. But I do not know it. Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind?
Yeah, nothing else sad.
You called. As you wish.
Oh, I can make it through here. Anything up this cliff? Well, hey! A crate. And a box. Ah, I'm so unskilled.
Repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
How's morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. We're better off now that we've sufficient arms. I don't know that we're ready for the battle, really, but were we ever? Is there anything else?
Alright, well, they're armed. We've got oil at hand. We've got an elf to assist us. I wasn't able to bolster the... I can't remember what the knights are. I wasn't able to bolster them with some solar holy protection, and I wasn't able to recruit either the aid of that dwarf or the innkeep. But this should go well enough, I hope.
Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else.
No, I think I'm ready. Wait for sundown.
Then good luck to you. You'll need it.
They're coming! Get to your positions! Make ready!
Ghostly horde.
Light the traps! Burn these foul creatures!
Oh, no, don't want to go in there. Oh no, Sten is down. Oh no, I'm getting surrounded. I don't know if I can cut them through the fire. No, I can just get myself killed. It didn't go well.
It's time, men. Know that we fight for the Maker with our arms. Light the traps. Burn these foul
That's a lot of guys. Am I supposed to be, like, retreating further into town for assistance? Oh, looks like this is everybody.
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
Knights, stay here and guard the path.
Come on, we need to hurry!
Oh god. Oh, that don't feel so good. So yeah, can you heal us? Is there a thing you can do? There we go. Wait, do I have her tactics set? Now it's below 25%. And she should heal. He's attempting to use the power of his swing. I think she is going to use an acid flask. Back there. Darn, that doesn't help the militiamen. A little overwhelmed here. Yeah, you're fine. Get gotten that close. I'll look for him too. Woohoo! Oh, that was good for some XP. Alright, now what do you want? If they can steal from people, meh. Give them some more tactics, unless there's a level 3 ability that she really wants. So I haven't really looked at what you've got at your disposal here. Who it was fighting becomes disappointed unless this is a mental save. Rogue can more easily opponents granting flanking aim that makes backstab easier. She's planning to use bow, if I can get her to stop using freaking swords. Makes a swift strike at a vulnerable area on the target and damage. Bonus armor pen. Stealth. I guess higher tier stuff. Mechanical expertise. Oh, this would allow her to pick larger things? Yeah, probably want that. Dual weapon, not my concern right now. Archery. Melee archer, and then I wouldn't have to worry about using like the daggers at all. Probably with that. Doing correctly, a micro scores a crit, gets bonus to armor pen. That's just one strong hit. Foes. Each arrow deals regular damage and also covers the target with a temporary penalty to attack. Can be applied multiple times. Well, that sounds useful. Sounds like a stance I'd actually want to use. I'm supposed to like the rapid attacking, but no crit. Although for now, I'm pretty sure I just want medical expertise. She has enough dex for it though, right? Oh no, cunning. I need cunning for it. One more cunning. And as a bard slash rogue, I think she wanted lots of cunning. She's almost got all the strength that she wants. Use more dex. I guess until I get a certain ability that allows me to use cunning for damage, I do want dexterity. What is that called again? Lethality? The rogue's cunning score is greater than strength. Sharpness of mind lets the character use cunning to affect the attack damage in place of strength modifier. Yes, I want that. Okay, so for now I get 1 point of cunning to get mechanical expertise. Dexterity have ranged damage? Piercing weapons like daggers and arrows. Okay, so yeah, 1 point in cunning. Expert combat training and mechanical expertise. Sten.
You want some dex, some willpower, so you can use your skills, and then put the rest into strength for damage. Well, you got great damage right now. Just need to be a little more accurate and have some more willpower. Right now, I think dodge is what you want, though, and accuracy. Right, he would have the same upgrade path as me. I want to threaten or taunt. Damage, resistances, crit chance. Oh, this is a better ability for somebody who's actually taking threat. He's trying to just do damage while letting me take everything. So disengage would probably be better for that. Next position, threatening, reducing hostility of nearby enemies who may seek other targets instead. Yeah, he wants disengage and then bravery. On cooldown, use a attack steroid. Bonus stamina every time you knock someone down. Well, I think he does want all of these. Oh no! I crashed. Well, hopefully that fight goes as well. I should be in control of Morgan so I can, like, micromanage the healing, because she's not doing the best job of it.
It's time, men. Know that we fight for the Maker and our hour.
Got my stance on. Activate frost weapons to make them do more damage, although I get the feeling that the undead are probably resistant to cold, so that wouldn't do much. So I disorient. Elite enemies, do damage, heal when I need to, mind blast when there's lots of enemies around. Yeah. You. Swamp. And put on Rabbit Shot. You. Yeah, you're powerful swinging. And precise striking. Damage. Medium range. Any elites among these? I see. Suppose I still could, yeah, things go much better if I'm the one who's in control.
From the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need... Come on! We need...
Here. God, that damned, violin string. I feel like I'm in an episode of Hell's Kitchen. Save Murdoch! Yeah, I did. she gonna drop? No, not quite.
Dawn arrives, and we survive the night. We are victorious.
Woo.
And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir.
'Twas a bit
Truly
rough,
the
but
Maker smiled on us when he sent you
the
here in
defenses
our
were
darkest
adequate.
hour.
There's still much to do.
Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe.
Sir Perth, valiant knight in the service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe, we salute you. Murdoch of Redcliffe, mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
You and so many others who have perished here.
Oh no, did those two die?
He who is your maker. Long may you know the peace.
I kept Murdoch alive for a little while there, but I guess he eventually died. May their ancestors give them welcome.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Alright, level you up again. 2 cunning. Or 1 cunning, 2 dex. Get you that expert, and get you that mechanical expertise. You, bunch of dex. 2-handed skills. Each attack offers a chance to stun the opponent due to the sheer weight behind the blow. So chance to just stun on attack. No resources. That's good. You can learn about bonus against golems and other constructs. Specifically golems and constructs. Maybe when I come across a village of golems or a wizard who summons a bunch of clay constructs, then sure. And gain bonus effect from powerful swings. The chance to just stun people while I attack sounds good. It's like I do want these eventually. I'd rather have these now. What can I get afterwards? Probably unch those that it hits and knocking them down once they pass physical check. Every attack centers the target's armor, reducing its effectiveness for a short time. Single massive swing at the targets, gaining a bonus to attack. Automatic crit. And it's got an execute mechanic, or is that just like a flavor text of it? Eh. Alright, there's some cool things in here. Sunder armor seems a little more useful than shattering blows. I want stunning blows, though. Oh, it was good. I, spent the day working, and then right as my shift ended, I got home and then immediately drove into the next city to hang out with some friends for New Year's and played D&D for like 7 hours until midnight. And then drove home and went to bed. I am very tired.
It has been a very eventful 2 weeks of holiday season, getting to spend time with multiple friend groups and family and friends and family and oh god. Not used to so much socializing. But it was fun. I had a good time. I am very much looking forward to returning to things as they are and getting some R&R. Wonder if those corpses are still there for me to loot, or if I missed the opportunity after the battle ended. Oh, it would have been right here, wouldn't it? Like they came from the castle. Yeah, I went across the bridge. Yeah, nothing more here. Been taken.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
Why didn't you enter the castle in the first place?
I had no idea what lurked in the castle, and I couldn't abandon the people of the village. What if... Maker's breath.
Tigan, thank the Maker you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over.
Convenient timing.
And I need you to return with me, Tigan.
Oh no, I'm still gonna stream.
Alone.
I'm just like not going to be hanging out with people like every 3 days, which was way more than I was used to. My bi-weekly group became a weekly group, and that was in addition to also I guess my weekly group becoming a bi-weekly group. I hate that. But bi-weekly can mean both once every 2 weeks and twice a week. God damn. Yeah, because I met them on Monday, and I met them last Sunday, and then I met them the previous Monday before that, and then this week I'm hanging out with my friends on Saturdays, and then yesterday, of course. And of course I had dinner, and Christmas morning, and like a potluck with family. Oh, God. You don't seem very concerned about what's happened here.
What? Who is this man, Tigan?
Were it not for his help, Isolde, I would not be here. I owe him my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but considering the circumstances...
Please, Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell.
What do you mean?
There is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and hunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
What about Arl Eamon? Is he still alive?
He is. He's being kept alive so far, thank the Maker.
Kept alive? Kept alive by what?
Something the mage unleashed. So far, it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
Tell me about this mage you mentioned.
He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logains hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say.
So why must Tegan go alone?
For Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Tigan. Tigan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
Why do I get the feeling you aren't telling us everything?
I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
Impertinent for a dwarf, you mean?
No, I did not mean...
Play the race card!
What did you say? Please, stop this. An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and the husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me?
The truth, damn it.
Tigan, I do not
You're nothing
have
more
much
than a walking
time.
corpse puppeteered by
What
this
if he
mage
thinks I'm
who
betraying it?
lies
Kill
unbound
Connor.
or alive.
Please come back with me. Must I beg?
Enough questions. We need to decide what to do.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tigan. Bless you.
This is a mistake. You're going to get yourself killed.
I cannot let Isolde return alone. Perhaps I can help Connor or Eamon. Perhaps this is really a trap, but this is my family. I must try. I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
I can't let you do this. It's insane.
What choice do either of us have? If your business with Eamon is important, you're going to have to go inside to find him. I don't think we can afford to strip any of the few defenders the village has left, just in case. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
I don't believe that. I will rescue you all. I promise.
You are a good man. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe.
So we are just going to send him with that woman? It seems so dangerous.
One fool plan on top of another.
But I
Yeah,
can
now
delay
you're
no longer.
invested. Oh.
Allow me to bid you farewell.
Funny how that happens.
And good luck.
Alright, I'll go talk to the people down in the village, see if there's anything else to talk about, or if they want to give me anything, you know, for saving their keisters. Oh, no. Door. You use the door as a door.
has to be done. What can we do?
Just keep your head down, that's what. And your wits about you.
What you talking about?
If it isn't the hero of the day, what can I get you?
See what you have.
Right, I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested.
30 strength to use that crossbow. Am I planning on getting that much? No. Do I need that crossbow then? I don't think so. Yeah. I'm gonna hold on to it. I remember seeing something about leaving stuff in camp. How do I do that? Ah, frig, I still haven't put these belts on.
I admit, for a while, I didn't think either of us would survive. It's good to see you did.
It's good to see you too.
Anything I can get you?
I believe I made you a promise.
Do you mean about helping me leave? I wouldn't hold you to that. You've already done so much for us.
Nonsense. I want to help.
What do you have in mind?
Why don't you come with me?
Travel with you? That sounds very dangerous. I don't think a woman like me would do well in that sort of life.
A woman like you, perhaps.
I appreciate your offer, but I don't think I can do that.
How much is 500 silver? Is that 5 gold? Sorry to say, that's a lot for a random strumpet I met. How about 100 silver? At least it'd get you out of Redcliffe.
That's kind of you to offer, but I'd probably just end up broke somewhere else.
Never mind then. Sorry.
Anything I can get you? Good luck to you then.
Life ain't all bad.
The hero of the day. What can I get you? Right then.
Anyone else in here? Militia. Oh, yeah, you've got another level of lockpicking. I might be able to open... There was a chest in that abandoned house. Oh, there's a chest there. I feel like there might have been one in this building. Maybe not. Forgot to read that book, I guess.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Oh, yeah, you guys got some quests. Number of people who pledge to aid the blacksmith, irregulars, in times of need. Those times are now. Here you'll find 3 letters of conscription. Deliver them to the people listed below and return to the irregulars for your payment. Should any of these people refuse, do what you must to get them to honor their oaths. Durnall, Pater, and Veril. Accept. My friend, the irregulars require a trusted agent to track down and deal with deserters. Do this and you'll be rewarded. These deserters took with them valuable supplies crucial to the irregulars' features as a supplier of martial services. Deal with these wastes of space as you see fit, and bring the supplies back as proof that the problem has been dealt with. You will ask no questions as to your methods or the final condition of the deserters. Use your own discretion. You will likely find them in the following locations: Lake Calenhad, Denerim, and Frostback Mountains. Oh, geez, that's a pretty far off quest. Accept. My friend, I have a task that requires some tact and discretion, and I think you are the perfect fit for the job. The Blackstone Irregulars cannot survive without the patronage of the nobles, mages, and other groups who retain our services. For that work to continue, however, we have to ensure that people are looking out for our interests. To that end, I ask you to make a trip to Denerim and pass on our appreciation to certain individuals. Return when you are done, and I'll see that you are rewarded. Well, 2 quests for Denerim. I should save again.
It's terrible how we need to burn all the bodies without having proper funerals. There'll be a lot more of it before all this is over, I bet.
Mages Collective Liaison.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Tell me more.
The collective is a self-policing guild of mages who simply want to be left alone. We mean no offense to the Chantry, but we would rather live on our own terms. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
I'll take a look at these requests.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
You called.
Sorry, Sten. You are in the way.
As you wish.
Activities at the Maleficarium are on my doorstep. Did not go unnoticed, and now I am in danger of being brought before the Templars myself. A small band of drifters claim to have seen me practicing forbidden arts, and they have left to deliver the testimony of my alleged deeds to the Chantry. I asked the Mages Collective to find and stop these false witnesses by any means necessary. They were traveling along the road from Lothering to Denerim, where their lies will seal my fate. Accept. This collective is only successful at the pleasure of the Templars. Their continued devotion to our safety requires certain concessions on our part. In the interest of renewing our relationship with these fine and generous agents of the Maker, we ask that a willing man or woman of character grace our good friends with the gift of lyrium. Procure 10 lyrium potions and offer them up to Knight Commander Harith in Redcliffe. How many of those do I have right now? Disaster! So consumed have I been in my personal projects that I have neglected to collect vital components of the herbal remedy I use to sharpen my mind for thought of the other world. Without it, I am ruined. Ruined! I will humbly reward any who bring me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. With this, I can continue my quest for enlightenment with a clear mind and fewer bouts with drowsiness and indigestion. May he who accepts this request be showered in riches and love from the Maker's heart for this noble and selfless act. This is literally my salvation. I might have those mushrooms right now. In times such as these, one must suspect even his neighbor of the darkest dealings, lest they cast a shadow upon those who labor under the light. I, Jubasto, have heard tale of a cabal of Maleficarum performing rituals in the dark near my sanctum, and I certainly wish to see them brought to justice for their dark deeds. I hesitate, however, to accuse them of foul sorcery with without a full understanding of the trappings, rituals, and appearance the dark magic requires. The writings of the hated Maleficarum Bannister should be suitable. Should a courier be available to procure me copies of the Scrolls of Bannister, I would be appropriately grateful.
Good to see you again.
Alright, quest accepted. Is there anything in this house? barrels are gone. Can I unlock this chest now? No. You need even more unlocking skill. Damn it. It's gonna be far off, I guess. Caitlin's home might have had something. Right, that one requires a key. Right, would things be better if I swap my weapons around? The bow in my first slot. Put those fire arrows on. That probably would have helped me do some more damage. Pretty sure there was nothing in that house the dwarf was occupying. Yep.
Dead rise!
We don't want you. Oh, an enchanter, right.
The deep dark before dawn's first light
Sister Giselle posts, unfortunate news has arrived that the Darkspawn have extended their incursion into areas previously thought safe for travel. A runner from a border caravan brings word that they unknowingly passed into infested territory and were being tracked by several unseen creatures. He was dispatched to seek help and does not know the fate of his fellows or the viability of the trade route. Travelers in the area are urged to be cautious. Any with the ability to rescue or determine the status of the troubled group will be rewarded. Sister Rana posts on behalf of her neighbors. The Darkspawn incursions in the south have made for difficult communication, even through official means. The relatives of the conscripts in Company East Hill have beseeched me to deliver word of their brothers and sons. I have no means to do so, but can point a traveler of stout heart in the proper direction of their recent engagement. To any who are able to find their loved ones, I offer what little silver they have been able to entrust to the board, as well as the sincerest gratitude of the Chantry. A runner sends this request from Knight Commander Thames. While the reports I have heard no doubt suffer from exaggeration, the observed creatures assaulting Redcliffe trouble me greatly. If we are to properly combat these unnatural agents and prevent their reoccurrence, the mages bound to my service will require carefully prepared samples of flesh for study. Thereafter, should a deployment occur, we will be well briefed. If there are skilled warriors present, I would have them gather samples from any remaining creatures as close to the presumed source as possible. The Chantry will reward this basic assistance with spiritual acknowledgement. If the request is succeeded, gold will be added, but the offer is limited. Sister Rana has heard reports of an imminent tragedy. A runner has brought me dire news of a group of refugees fleeing the Darkspawn. They have been cornered in unfamiliar ground, fighting for their lives. The Templars are necessarily occupied, and my own means are few and stretched. If someone of skill has the ability to deliver these people, I can only offer the honest gratitude of myself and the Chantry. Hopefully that will be enough for the rare person we need.
Eternal.
Bunch of misers among
But
them.
know that the sun always rises.
You saved us. I can't believe we're alive. And it's
What you
finally
gonna do
over.
now?
With Mother and Father both gone, I suppose they'll send us to an orphanage, maybe separated. At least we're both alive.
Are you not
I
old
won't
enough to
forget
just
what
take
you
care
did,
of your
though.
brother? Do you need to go to
Neither
an
of us will.
orphanage?
Thank you.
Yeah, why do you have to go to an orphanage?
With Mother and Father dead, we don't have any money. I think we have relatives in Denerim, but we've no way to get there. We'll be fine. I promised Mother I'd see to Bevan's safety, and I will.
Perhaps I could help you to Denerim.
Oh, your path is probably much too dangerous for us. There are wagons going there, but it would be expensive.
Would you be willing to accept the silver?
An honorable act.
That's a great deal of money. Of course, I accept. With this, I can hire a wagon to take us to Denerim. We have family there, and they'll take us in for sure now. Come on, Bevan, let's find one now. Make her watch over you. I'll never forget you.
And Morgan's like, my money!
Good day.
So I continue to be a grump
There are many gone
who
we
disapproves
must
of any selfless act. Alright, that seems to be everything here. Oh, wait, yeah, there's I think a chest in here. Most likely I won't be able to open it, just like the other ones. Oh my god, I can open it. And it's a resistance item. Grand.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I have a letter for you from the blacksmith, Blackstone Irregulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Well, that one went well. One down, two to go. Although they're not in this town, are they? Blackstone Regulars. Yeah, Redcliffe, Lothering, Denerim. Well, I do need to go back to Lothering. Once I've made those potions, I should do that. Or poisons, not potions. I need to go to Denerim, like Colin had, Frostback. Denerim. Track down some mages. Ten lyrium potions. Denerim. Oh, wait. 10 delirium potions to Knight Commander Harith. And 10 to Harith and Redcliffe. What? Huh. 10 bottles of deep mushrooms to the Mages Collective. I guess I don't have 10. 5 scrolls of Bannistar and return them to the Mages Collective. travel a trade route. Marked region. For the marked region. Find samples of a corpse skull at the Chanter's board for the Templars to study. Return 18 for an additional payment. Where did I get gall from the undead in this castle? Alright, so I got 6 Larium potions. Where are the mushrooms? And 7 deep mushrooms. Getting there, but not there yet. Oh wait, no, this is the place I have to go. Oh wait, no, it's further up. I'm getting all twisted and turned around. Alright, secret passage in the windmill. We will take that next time, because it is getting late, and as I mentioned, I am tired. Oh. Well, it took a while, but we're finally progressing. Doing some stuff. Got to Redcliffe, delivered a message, helped defend them against onslaught of undead, and now we're going to go take the castle. Or I guess tomorrow we're going to go take the castle. Thank you so much for stopping by. We will see you next time for some more Dragon Age Origins. Take care and have yourselves a good night.